What's up, guys? This is Levi, and this is the Shreds YouTube connecting you to skateboarding. And this is the Vans Rowan Zorilla Pro shoe. I know what you're thinking. Is that guy wearing pants? Boom! No, I'm not. Make sure you guys stay tuned till the end. You can find out how to win any pair of Vans and a hoodie from our shop, and we'll send it to you. If you guys don't know who Rowan Zorilla is, you guys are sleeping. This guy blew up a few years ago. He came up in the Shepdogs movement. You know, that crew from Southern California, they put out a ton of videos. Those guys all rip super hard. But he is the one that has been the most iconic in these past few years. He's had parts in Propeller, he's had parts in Blessed, and he's had parts in Baker 4. All making it like so crazy, such good parts. And finally, he's dropping a pro shoe with a fat list of sponsors: Supreme, Vans, and Baker. If you guys already know who he is, you've probably been following him on Instagram at Hotel Rwanda. And he's actually been teasing these shoes for like 6 months. He's been wearing them for 6 months, doing tricks in them, posting a little bit about them. And the cool thing about that is it actually shows and tells that he is so hyped on this shoe, which is easy to get behind when the rider's actually super stoked on their own shoes. We actually got a handful of these pairs sent to us for our team riders to skate for a few days before they drop. They come out today, February 15th, 2020. We got them a few days ago and went skating. It's snowing here where we live, so went skating indoors, and the guys all had great feedback about them. So let's get into it. We're gonna cover 3 things in this video. We're gonna do a first look and check out and look at the design. We're gonna cover the price point of the shoe. Then we're also gonna talk about 3 main technologies that are used in this shoe, 2 of them which are brand new to Vans. Stay tuned. First thing I see when I look at this shoe, first thing my eyes are drawn to is the fact that they went back to the OG Vans logo. They went to that old V. If some of you guys haven't been around that long, I haven't even been around that long, but they threw that on the tongue there. It's a cool little hit. Same thing on the heel in white leather, might be hard to see there. But as you flip it over, when you look at the toe, it looks like a half cab toe from this angle, but then you flip it up and see where these laces go up like this. It actually takes a vertical hit right here. That's actually, if you look back to a skate high, that does that same sort of thing, but gives a cooler silhouette from the side. Then when on the back end, it looks a lot like an old school. So it's a good mix of really like a really good throwback style shoe, while still having a ton of tech, but not looking like a race car. So you don't have to worry about compromising comfort and durability for cool looking shoe. You kind of get both in this shoe, which is dope. Another thing, when they add these, on the Pro, they add the Dura Cap over there. It always looks really sick because it's just this added extra toe cap without the bumper getting in the way of your flick, which I know for some people who hate toe caps aren't into that. The first drop actually comes in this. It's called Mirage Blue, and then they also come in black with white stitching. We look here, there's mesh on the sides, then we have suede right here. There's a white leather hit on the heel, and then obviously that Dura Cap we talked about. When you look at it, it's just a good looking shoe. It's not super heavy. It's not crazy light, but it's a basic shoe for the weight of it. But the look all around is good. You can like cuff your pants a couple times, take a look at it that way. You could wear long pants, ripped jeans, any of the style. It's gonna look good with shorts, so they don't ride too high up your legs like that. Another thing that's cool is the collar actually bumps out a bit on the back, but on the inside, it's still super sleek in design. It's not jamming your foot forward. I wear a 12, but sometimes in some of those shoes that have a huge, deep, puffy collar right here, they push it forward and I actually need a 12.5. It's not the case with these shoes. real cool thing about this is actually the price point in the shoe. You think with tech, you're gonna have to spend a lot more, but that's not the case. With a lot of the pro shoes that Van puts out, there are a range of prices. We have the Ave Pro that comes in at $125. The Half Cap Pro comes in at $120. The Kyle Walker is $110, and the Chima Pro is $100. And then actually these Rowan Zorillas actually come in at $90. So again, all of those are quality shoes. You guys know and love Vans, and you're gonna get a really good bang for your buck. But at this one, it's coming in with a decent amount of tech, a good insole, lots of good quality and durability, all for 90 bucks. Now it's time to get into the meat and potatoes of these shoes, or rather, the meat and to veg, right guys? I'm naked. We're gonna cover the 3 techs in this shoe, but get this. We're talking science, lab coats. Where's your thermometer? You got a microscope, any geniuses, lots of money. That's what comes and takes place and is put into coming up with the 6-stick. That's a new rubber compound that Vans came up with, and this is actually stickier than the OG waffle grip that you guys all know and love, and so it's way more G. And beautifully, it's more durable as well. The 6-stick has actually been really well received. You're gonna see over these next few years, I bet you, we're gonna see it on tons of Vans shoes because it's gonna replace the OG waffle grip because it's just that much better. The next technology that we're going to talk about, we've talked about it before, we want to cover it again, is the Dura Cap. A couple things to notice about Dura Cap is where you skate is where you need more durability, right? So if I'm kick flipping and I'm blowing out these seams here, you will always worry that it's like, oh, I'm going to wear through my shoes. But actually underneath that, there's an extra layer of rubber that goes around. So for an extra layer of protection, when you wear that out, there's still rubber underneath. And then they add this extra taping that it comes up a little bit higher, again, to make it last even longer there while you're skating it. You usually have to be worried when there's mesh on the toe, because sometimes like, oh, the suede there, I'm gonna wear through that mesh like crazy. But there's still that extra bit of rubber underneath there with the Dura Cap, so you don't have to even worry that it's gonna wear out faster or anything like that. Next bit of tech is they actually got a brand new footbed or insole. They call it the PopCush. Before they had the Classic, the Ultra Cush, the Ultra Cush HD, the Ultra Cush 3D, and now they have the PopCush. Let's get into it. So the cool things about this is it's actually a brand new polyurethane compound that they're using, which means it's gonna last longer. It's gonna keep its shape better, so it's not gonna break down and blow out the way some other insoles do. And there's actually more rebound. So there's more shock absorbent than there was in the past. And again, because it's that new polyurethane compound, you're not gonna break down that heel cushion on the back. It gets a bit thinner when it gets into the toe. So for you people who bruise the balls of your feet, there's still protection there, but it's not as much as there is in the heel. A couple more things to note about this. We mentioned the mesh a few times on there. This isn't like a really thin fly knit mesh like you'll see in other brands that start to rip apart. It's a durable mesh, similar to what you see on like camping jackets and things like that. Also on the tongue, there is the tongue elastic, so you don't have to worry about your tongue sliding down like some of the classic Vans, like the Eros and Authentics and things like that. It's gonna stay in place. It's all around a really good shoe. We skated it, we loved it. Hope you like our footage. Actually, one of the cool things about this drop is it doesn't just come with the shoe. He's actually got so much swag, so much style. With the drop, he put out jackets, hoodies, pants, and t-shirts. This is a Versa hoodie. We only have the hoodie right now. But this is a Versa hoodie. It's got stees all down the arms, super good style. No print on the back, but just a skull in flames. Because Rowan rips, and he rips on fire. He's so good. He actually partnered up with Mike Gigliotti, and Mike Gigliotti did all of the artwork for all the apparel in this line. He is the owner of the really famous skate shop, Lottie's Skate Shop in LA. It's really sick. He's actually famous. He does like art for Baker, and he does art for a ton of other brands. Check him out too online. So guys, if you guys like this shoe and you like this review, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And then after that, if you want to win a pair of these shoes, comment below, screenshot that comment, and then DM it to us on Instagram at ShredShop. And then in 30 days from this video being posted, we'll randomly choose a winner, and you'll win a hoodie and a pair of shoes from Shred Shop YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Levi, and I'm from Shred's YouTube channel. We're connecting you to skateboarding. Make sure you guys check out tons of our other videos. Comment and tell me how cute I am. You guys could skateboard too.